Hello, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Dylan James, and I'm a mindset coach that loves to specifically focus on relationships. However, I'm not just limited to helping you with relationships. So if there are other areas of your life that you're looking to create peace, harmony, or abundance in, then feel free to reach out to me. Remember, life is not happening to you. It is happening through you. The circumstances do not matter. When you become the change you seek to experience, you're going to experience that change everywhere you go. You have the ability to create absolutely anything based on the value and the meaning that you assign to the things that are going on around you. So if something pops up and you say, this occurred because this occurred, it means it's impossible. You have assigned that meaning. You could just as easily go in the other direction and say the word impossible literally says, I am possible. And as you build that self-belief and you sustain that self-certainty, you're going to see the circumstances literally change to reflect that new state of being. In today's video, I just want to remind you who you are and why the circumstances do not matter. Okay. And you're going to notice that I talk about a few things in the past tense because I don't want to affirm in anything negatively. So the first thing that I want to start off with is really recognizing who you are at a core level. Okay. So you have all of these desires, a person, a job, a certain amount of money, whatever it is that you are achieving in your reality, and you absolutely can achieve anything. It does not matter. I don't care if you've gotten rejected. I don't care if you've gotten a million no's. I don't care if you've really, really messed up. I don't care if there's a whole mob of people that are against you that say it's never going to happen for you. It doesn't matter what you have done in the past. That is done. All that matters is what you decide in this present moment, and you really relax into that knowing and that believing. And a key signifier of when you believe something is that you no longer have to do anything to prove yourself worthy. You don't have to argue for it. You don't need to negotiate for it. You don't even need to think about it. If I know something is done, if I genuinely believe it, it's going to be like breathing air. I'm going to move on with my day. I'm going to feel really good. I'm going to know that it is true, that it is done, and I don't need to focus on it anymore. Okay. But the thing that I want to get at is really understanding who you are for a moment. Okay. So what is within you, the energy that is within you, the consciousness, the thing that breathes life into your body, the thing that you are experiencing this whole physical reality through, that energy has created this entire universe. Okay, the energy inside of you has created this entire universe. Okay, when you put it into perspective like that, you want to see that manifesting a specific person or manifesting a job or manifesting a certain amount of money, that is the easiest thing to do. Okay, the energy inside of you has created it all. There's no separation between you and your environment. It's all the same energy. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It just transfers from one object to another. Okay, it's all the same energy, and essentially your reality is just shape-shifting in a way, and it's the same energy that you're interacting with in multiple different forms. And the key here is to get yourself in alignment, your conscious awareness in alignment, your state of being stabilized, your inner knowing, your belief in alignment to the desired outcome and knowing it into being, regardless of what is in front of you. And so in the past, okay, past tense, what it seemed like a lot of people struggled with is you get into these really high states of being, you're getting your beliefs in alignment, and then something pops up and all of a sudden you are triggered and you're feeling like defeated and like it's not going to happen, or why did this occur, or how is this still showing up, or why is this happening to me? And very easily you slip into the old self-concept and feeling victimized by your reality. I just want to be really candid and upfront and blunt about this, okay? You can have absolutely anything that you want, but the key thing here is you have to believe in it. You have to believe that you're worthy of it. You have to know that it is for you and make that decision and hold to that decision regardless of what is in front of you. If you allow one challenge or multiple challenges to make you feel like you're not going to be able to get it, then you are underestimating the power and the ability that you have. You're infinite. You can create absolutely anything. And so when you decide to stop feeling like life is happening to you and you say, you know what? No, I actually don't give a fuck. I'm going to be the yes. I'm going to believe in myself. I don't need anybody else's validation or approval or acceptance or Yes, to know that I can do it. When you step into that energy and you say, I'm going to let all this go. I don't really give a fuck. I know I can do it. And when there's a will, there's a way. And I know the path is opening up for me now so much. I know it so much that I don't even need to figure it out. When you step into that energy, you're going to see that it really occurs. Now, one thing that I want to say too is this whole before, okay, again, past tense, before what I would see or what a lot of people would do online is they would feel like they're waiting for their manifestation. I'm waiting for the 3D. I'm waiting for it to show up, okay? I want to explain this and really make it clear that you're not waiting for anything. There's nothing to wait for. Okay, so this is an internal alignment. And just like I said with this necklace the other day, this doesn't make me feel rich. Okay, let me give you some perspective here. Okay, your person, if you're manifesting a person or a job or whatever it is, let's say your person shows up today and they say, I finally decide I love you. I pick you. You're the one that I want. I validate you. I honor you. I see you. It's done. I don't know what I was doing before. I was absolutely crazy. I am just head over heels for you. Okay. Let's say that shows up in your reality. Okay. If you do not have that peace and alignment of I'm creating love, stability, security, completion, wholeness, validation within myself, if you are waiting for them to show up to allow yourself to feel that way, and if you can't sustain that yourself, you're always going to experience the discord. Okay. It doesn't matter if they showed up today and say, I love you, I pick you. If you don't feel chosen and loved and honored and stable and secure within yourself, you're always going to experience that discord. Okay. Now you can say that's a limiting belief. That's fine. Okay. This is just in my experience and what I see works with people. So the main point that I'm trying to make here is nothing is outside of you. Okay. Happiness, fulfillment, love, joy, the feeling of abundance, the feeling of peace, security, stability, knowing, belief, all of those things are internally. And when you really apply what I'm saying on my channel and you get to that end state, you're going to see that there's this feeling of detachment and no longer caring, and you're going to just feel really good all day going about your day. And that's a good sign. And you want to maintain that because there's nothing to wait for. When I say by that, there's nothing to wait for means if I'm creating love, happiness, fulfillment, stability, security, knowing, and belief within myself, then I don't care what's going on in my external reality because I'm not getting anything from my external reality. My external reality cannot ever give me a feeling. It can never give me validation. It can be nice. It would be really awesome for that person to show up and say, I love you and I choose you, right? But until you at a core level can maintain that feeling state, until you at a core level feel chosen and loved and worthy and knowing within yourself, and you make it all about yourself and you know that into your reality, okay? It doesn't matter what goes on out here because this is only going to ever reflect back what you're feeling on the inside. Okay. So that's why I'm saying there's nothing to wait for because you have to decide for yourself what you are going to feel and what you're going to create. And when this really sinks in and you feel that love and that joy and that peace and that stability and that security, you're not going to need anything from your external reality. And because your external reality is a mirror, it's only showing back to you what you are internally. When you drop the need and you become what you desire to experience, your reality has to conform. There's no exception. Okay. This is just how reality works. It's energetic. So the thing though, like I'm going to say this again in the past tense, what people used to struggle with is, I think I'm in the end state, but why isn't it here? If you're saying, but why isn't it here? Then you are still feeling like you're getting something from your external reality. You have to let that go completely. You're going to get your manifestation no matter what. You're going to get the person, you're going to get the money, you're going to get the job, you're going to have it all. But you have to get to this space where you are no longer attached to it or needing it because you're creating it within yourself. When you stop, so looking out into your reality for a result is like putting two mirrors in front of each other. You know how it has that hallway effect? Okay. It's like looking down two mirrors that are constantly reflecting back and forth. Okay. You're going to get lost in these mirrored reflections. When you become what you desire to experience, it's going to be like removing the second mirror and standing right in front of it and seeing yourself. Except you're going to see that what manifests like I said, your relationship is the physical and externalized manifestation of the relationship that you're having with yourself. So if you have at a core subconscious level any feeling of need, doubt, lack, insecurity, disbelief, lack of trust, lack of security, lack of stability, lack of knowing or belief, then you're going to see that reflected back to you in your person. And it's not for you to try and change them or manipulate them or figure them out. It's about you adjusting and becoming what you desire to experience. And when you really accurately do that, you're going to see you don't need anything. If I am love, if I'm feeling chosen, stable, and secure within myself, I don't really need my person here to feel chosen, wanted, and loved. Therefore, I don't need to think about them. I don't need to worry about them. I don't need to wonder what they're doing or feel threatened by anything, because we're going to go into why there's nothing to be threatened over, okay, in a second. But when you really step into that, you're going to see that you let it go. And here's the cool thing with manifestation: when you let something go and when you relax into it's done and knowing, you get results. Okay. Now let's talk about why there's no competition. Okay. Energy cannot be created nor destroyed. It just transfers from one object to another. There's only one consciousness here. And I highly suggest, if you've never looked into manifestation before or researched it, go online. You can even find on the CIA.gov that the US Army has declassified documentation on how transcendental meditation and consciousness affects reality. There's so much evidence is online. There's tons of really beautiful documentaries on Netflix that you can watch for free if you have a Netflix account. The main point that I want to say here, though, is there's only one consciousness, okay? There's only one consciousness. This is why I say it doesn't matter if your person's out in the middle of like the Sahara Desert or out in the jungle, or if there's like a mob outside your house and everybody hates you and they don't want you to be with this, whatever, it doesn't really matter. There's only one consciousness. So there's nowhere this person can go that isn't where you are. That you're so powerful. There's only one consciousness, that if you believe there is a third party or a threat or a universe out there that is deciding for you, or if you believe there is divine timing, you're so powerful that you will create another entity that feels like there's a universe and divine timing that is at play. Okay. There's no opposing forces. There's nothing that can oppose you, because there's only one consciousness. There's only one energy. Okay. And when you really grasp that, you're going to see that worry, doubt, fear, insecurity, lack of trust, lack of security, lack of faith becomes completely contradicting. Because why would I, like, there's only one consciousness. Why would I ever fear anything if it's all me, if it's all the same energy? In fact, the more that sinks in, the more you're going to relax into, wow, there's nothing to lose, there's nothing to fear, and there's everything to gain from trusting, knowing, and believing, because there's only one energy here, there's only one consciousness, and there's nowhere this person could go where this energy is not. There's no separation, there's nothing to worry about. And the more that you step into that and you believe that and you drop all the old beliefs that you've held and all the worries and the doubts and the fears, you're going to see that your reality conforms to reflect back to you that deep truth that there is only one consciousness, there's only one energy, there's nothing to fear, okay? I have family that's staying here, so they're kind of walking in the background. Give me 1 second, I'm almost done. Okay. So that's what I want you guys to really focus on, is seeing that there's nothing that you can do wrong, there's nothing to fear, okay? When you relax into that knowing, and like third parties, they don't exist. The circumstances, they don't exist. And the main point here is you have to see, if something pops up in your reality and you allow yourself to feel like it's happening to you, or if you allow a challenge to make you feel like you can't get what you want, that is a choice that you're making. Okay. When you want something, when you know it's yours, you don't care what is in front of you. You're going to believe. You're going to be your yes, no matter what. And you want to step into that energy in a very confident and knowing way. Knowing means I don't need to force, manipulate, try, coerce anybody into this. This is what I am worthy of. I was born to experience this. I fully believe that. Because I know it, it's done. And I can go do anything else with my day. I don't care what challenges you throw at me. I don't care how many no's you tell me. I don't care how horrible it looks. I'm not going to stop believing, and I'm going to believe so much that I feel fucking fantastic, and I'm going to go do anything else with my day, and I'm going to sit here laughing at these circumstances because this is a joke. That is the type of confidence that you need to embody, because if you don't believe in yourself that way, who is? If you don't believe in your relationship that way, who is? If you don't believe that somebody can love you that way, if you can't love yourself that way and feel chosen within yourself that way, who is going to love you and choose you that way? It has to be you, and it has to be you for multiple reasons, because your reality is only a mirror as to what you believe and feel about yourself. So when you believe and feel that way about yourself, it has to conform. Okay. Alrighty. I do have to get going, you guys. I had a session that started 3 minutes ago. So I love you all so much. Thank you for all the thumbs up. Thank you for all the new people here on my channel. Believe in yourself, trust, relax. If you're having a hard time right now, do some breath work throughout the day to stabilize your nervous system. Okay. Alrighty. Have a beautiful day. Bye.